flames are dying, smoke is clear. The 9 worlds disappear. The ground is wet with godly blood, and rising from the mud, a field of green, a new sunrise. A world that's different, wiser, new. The gods are gone, but not the dream. The river still keeps its stream. The ones who lived, the ones who fought, the ones who were not lost or caught will see the world begin again. The world that understands the pain of fire and death and loss and fire, and still survive the dark's desire. Feel the silence after war, feel the calm upon the shore. The battle's done, the gods are gone, but something new is now born. The base is soft, the light is low, the world is starting slow and slow. Ragnarok will be the past, but life will be forever fast. After the fire, green will grow. After the fire, water flow. After the fire, life begins. After the fire, no more sin. The old gods sleep beneath the ash. The world will rise from fire's crash. After the fire, new and bright. After the fire, morning light. Two humans hiding in the wood where Hod and Baldur understood the world will start with them again. A world that knows the cost of pain, and in the sky the sun will rise. A different sun with different eyes that sees the world that's been reborn. A world of fire and of corn. The earth is shaking, not from war but from the new beginnings. Roar higher, higher, see the light after the fire, after night. One more breath, one final start. The world is healing heart by heart. Ragnarok was just the birth of fire on the sacred earth. After the fire, green will grow. After the fire, water flow. After the fire, life begins. After the fire, no more sin. The gods are gone, the world is new. The fire taught the world to do. After the fire, hope is real. After the fire, peace will seal. And when the humans walk the land, they'll understand the godly hand that sacrificed themselves for more than what they had, more than before. The Ragnarok was not the end, it was the fire that would bend the world to something stronger, true. A world that's built for me and you. Above the battlefield of dead, the Valkyries descend from northern sky to choose which warriors live or die. Ha! The slain are led away to feasting halls at end of day. 540 doors away, the warrior's promise, warrior's fate. glory singing above it all. Every warrior who has ever bled is marching toward Valhalla's open gate ahead. Feel the glory, feel the endless mead, feel the purpose every warrior needs. The bass is dropping like a warrior's fall. Valhalla, answering the call. Valhalla, rise and never fall. Valhalla, greatest call of all. Valhalla, where the warriors feast. Valhalla, glory without cease. The Einherjar train for one last war. For Ragnarök, that's what they're here for. No death is wasted, no battle lost. Valhalla, worth every cost. The serpent neath her good gnaws below, while warriors train in golden glow. The contrast written in the nine, the darkness underneath the shrine. But in the hall, the mead flows deep, and warriors earn the right to sleep, knowing that the death had meaning clear. The greatest gift, Valhalla near. The gates are open, warriors flooding in. The final battle, let it now begin. Every sword raised, every voice aligned. The greatest army ever to be designed. Einherjar, hear the horn. Ragnarök is being born. One final charge, one final warrior cry. Valhalla, the place where legends never die. Valhalla, rise and never fall. Valhalla, greatest all of all. Valhalla, where the warriors feast. Valhalla, glory without cease. The doors swing open, 540 wide. Every warrior streaming from inside, for the final battle of the gods above. A warrior's purpose built on war and love. Valhalla, golden in the north. Valhalla, proving every warrior's worth. Valhalla, the destination true. Valhalla, calling me and calling you. When the mead is gone and the battle done, when Ragnarök is finally won or spun, the warriors rest on green eternal fields. The greatest glory that a warrior yields. Valhalla was never just a hall, it was the reason that the brave ones fall and rise and fall and rise again. The warrior's cycle without end. Deep inside the land of giants vast, a city built to make the future past. Utgard the Loki sitting on his throne, his magic bending everything unknown. Thor arrived with Loki at his side, his strength and thunder swallowed by the guide. What seemed like weakness was a hidden test. The mightiest god could not beat the rest. Barely got it done. He lifted what appeared to giants fear what they could never speak. A thunder god they try to call too weak. Feel the revelation, feel the veil come down. The base ignites, the city tumbles down. Utgard's walls dissolve to mist and air. The truth of Jotunheimer everywhere. Utgard, the hall of broken sight. Utgard, the illusion of the night. Utgard, nothing as it seems. Utgard, shattering all dreams. The city built to fool. The thunder god was proof that even giants feared his rod. The greatest trick the giants ever played. Utgard, the city that was made. In Jotunheim the mind is the weapon true. No giant faces Thor in battle through. The tricks and magic are the giants' blade. The cosmic illusion their greatest trade. But when the veil falls and Thor stands clear, the land of giants shivers cold with fear. The god of thunder, undefeated still, his hammer rises over every hill. The walls are melting, giants stepping back. Utgard the Loki, dropping every act. The greatest warrior standing in the clear. The illusion gone, the thunder god is here. Higher, feel the truth of Jotunheimer. Higher, cutting through the primal smear. One final drop, the illusion ripped apart. Utgard, broken by the warrior's heart. Utgard, the hall of broken sight. Utgard, the illusion of the night. Utgard, nothing as it seems. Utgard, shattering all dreams. Thor lifts Mjolnir, Utgard disappears. The city built on tricks and ancient fears, gone like morning frost on summer stone. The thunder god stands powerful alone. Utgard, the greatest trick of all. Utgard, built before the fall. Utgard, where the mighty came to fail. Utgard, only truth cuts through the veil. And as the city fades to Nordic mist, Utgard the Loki vanished from the list. He left one truth behind within the air. The mightiest warrior was already there. The illusion served to show what none could see. The god of thunder was already free. Jotunheimer keeps its secrets cold and deep, but some truths even giants cannot keep. Not every warrior earns the gate. Not every death seals a warrior's fate. The Valkyries judge before they choose. The worthy taken, others lose. On fields of blood beneath gray sky, they scan the fallen with their eye. Only the brave, only the bold are chosen for the halls of gold. I fought with fury, nothing held against the warrior who rebelled. I felt gonna burn. I was chosen, a warrior's return. Every scar I earned, immortal life. Every battle, every sacrifice. Now I train in halls of golden light for the final and the greatest fight. The base is dropping, feel the honor surge. The Einherjar Code, the warrior's dirge. Einherjar, the chosen and the brave. Einherjar, the warrior is a slave. Einherjar, we train beyond the grave. Einherjar, the power that we gave. We feast at night and fight at dawn. Our bodies hold our battle scars long gone. The meat of Yggdrasil in our cups tonight. Einherjar, ready for the fight. 540 doors, we march in rows. The golden shields against the winter's blows. Odin watches from his throne above. A warrior's life, the warrior's love. We know the day will come at last, when Heimdall's horn will break the past. When we will march from Valhalla's gate to meet Ragnarok, a final fate. The training never stops, the purpose clear. Ragnarok is calling, it is near. Every warrior ready, sword in hand, defending every world, defending every land. Higher! The Einherjar stand as one. Higher! Before the final battle's done. One last call, one final warrior prayer. Einherjar, the bravest standing there. Einherjar, the chosen and the brave. Einherjar, no warrior is a slave. Einherjar, we train beyond the grave. Einherjar, the power that we gave. We pour from Valhalla's golden gate. 500 warriors marching into fate. Odin at the front with spear held high. The Einherjar charging at the sky. Einherjar, golden in the storm. Einherjar, we were reborn. Einherjar, the mightiest of all. Einherjar, we answer every call. After Ragnarok, when fire fades to rain, the Einherjar Code will still remain. Not the hall, not the mead, not the gate, but the warrior who chose the better fate. In every life, in every mortal breath, the Einherjar spirit conquers death. We were chosen, we were forged in war. The warriors who were meant for something more. Before the world, before the light, there was only cold and endless night. The primordial void of frozen air, where nothing breathed and nothing dared. Niflheim, the first of all the realms. The darkness at the cosmic helms. Ice and shadow, frost and ancient stone. The world of nothing, perfectly alone. 11 rivers flowing cold from Vergelmir. The primordial spring beneath the mirror. The rivers spread their frost into the void where Muspelheim was tossed. The fire met the the dark before the dark became the void before the void had edges clear. The nothing that was everything we fear. The base descending deeper than the cold. The oldest story frozen in the fold. Niflheim calling from before the start. The void that beats inside a warrior's heart. Niflheim, the world before the world. Niflheim, the dark before unfurled. Niflheim, where frost and shadow reign. Niflheim, the cold without a name. Vergelmir churning in the deepest place. The river spreading frost through endless space. The void that gave the universe its start. Niflheim, the cold primordial heart. And hell's domain lies in Niflheim below, where those who die of age and sickness go. Not the warrior's bright Valhalla hall, but shadow plains beyond the final wall. Nostrand shore of the dishonored dead, where neither could gnaws on those who bled. Not in honor but in shame and lie. Niflheim, where different dead ones lie. The cold is rising from the deepest source. The Elivaga rivers run their course. Frost and shadow building from below. The void expanding in its ancient slow. Higher, feel the primordial freeze. Higher, nothing moves, no air, no breeze. One more surge before the cold takes hold. Niflheim, the oldest, darkest cold. Niflheim, the world before the world. Niflheim, the dark before unfurled. Niflheim, where frost and shadow reign. Niflheim, the cold without a name. The rivers freeze and then they crack and roar. The void remembers what the worlds were for. Before the fire touched the ancient ice. Before creation had to pay its price. Niflheim, Vergelmir springs eternal. Niflheim, primordial and infernal. Niflheim, the darkness before dawn. Niflheim, the oldest void lives on. In the silence of the deepest cold, before the universe was formed and all, there was just Niflheim in empty space. A void that held no time, no name, no face. And every warrior who has faced the dark carries Niflheim's frost inside their heart. The oldest cold, the source of everything. The void that taught the cosmos how to sing.
At the other edge of the cosmic void, where Niflheim's frost was finally destroyed. A world of fire, ancient, bright and pure. The heat so old, no mortal could endure. Muspelheim, the realm that always burned before the universe had turned. Surtr the giant, standing at the gate, his flaming sword already sealing fate. From giant's hand.
The fire is rising,
Feel the ancient heat,
the flame that never dies.
that won't retreat.
Surtr is waiting,
Patient at the gate,
the sword of Muspelheim.
I'm already sealing fate.
The base igniting,
Like the fire spread,
the ancient flame.
consuming what it dreads.
Muspelheim,
The heat before the light, the fire that precedes the coming night.
Muspelheim,
The world of primal fire,
Muspelheim,
the heat that rises higher.
Muspelheim,
Surtr guards the flame,
Muspelheim.
the burning without name. Before the gods, before the giants' war, the fire burned on the primordial shore.
Muspelheim,
Eternal, burning bright, the fire world, the source of all our life. Ragnarok, the gates of fire swing wide, and Surtr leads his burning host outside. The sons of Muspel riding sparks of flame, setting all the 9 worlds to the same. His sword brighter than the sun above, a weapon built for more than war, for love of the fire, love of the eternal burn, the final lesson every world must learn.
the flames are spreading,
Surtr rise tonight,
his sword of fire.
setting worlds alight.
Yggdrasil is burning,
Root to crown,
every word of 9
is coming down.
Aya,
Feel the Muspelheim ignite,
aya.
Surtr blazing through the night.
One last wallow,
A flame before the end,
Muspelheim,
the fire that cannot bend.
Muspelheim,
The world of primal fire,
Muspelheim,
the heat that rises higher.
Muspelheim,
Surtr guards the flame,
Muspelheim.
the burning without name. The sword of Muspel, burning bright and wide. The universe consumed on every side. But fire also feeds the soul below. The ash becomes the place where new worlds grow.
Muspelheim,
Destruction is the seed,
Muspelheim,
the fire plants the creed.
Muspelheim,
From burning comes a new,
Muspelheim.
the oldest fire always true. Surtr's sword has burned the world to black. When Yggdrasil is gone and won't come back, the fire slowly fades to cooling glow, and from the ash the green fields start to grow. Fire's never just about the end. Fire was always the beginning's friend. Muspel.
Between the roots of Yggdrasil's great frame, the world of humans got its name. Forged from Mimir's flesh and bone, the only world that humans call their own. Surrounded by the ocean serpent's coil, Jormungandr beneath the mortal soil, protected by the thunder god above. A world of warfare, world of love. First man, first woman born, from driftwood given breath before This at Yggdrasil's heart, where every human story finds its start. This is our world, feel the ground beneath the iron soil, feel the warrior's breath. Every human carries Nordic fire, every warrior reaching something higher. The base is rising like the earth below, the world of humans burning in the glow. Midgard stands between the realms of power, the human world, the warrior's finest hour. Midgard, the world we bleed for. Whoa. Midgard, the world we need more. Whoa. Midgard, human fire and bone. Midgard, we never stand alone, protected by the thunder overhead. The serpent coiled in the ocean bed, between the giants and the gods above. Midgard, built for war and love. The Vikings sailed from Midgard's rocky coast to find the worlds that matter most. Through ice and storm and ocean black, they pushed the edge and came back. Midgard isn't weak, it is the core, the center of the 9 worlds and more. Without the human heart to beat and bleed, the gods themselves would have no seed. The human spirit rising through the cold, every warrior story ever told. Born from giant flesh and ocean foam, the world of humans always finding home. Higher, feel the Midgard bloodline rise, higher underneath the Nordic skies. One more surge, the human fire burns bright. Midgard, standing through the night. Midgard, the world we bleed for. Whoa. Midgard, the world we need more. Whoa. Midgard, human fire and bone. Midgard, we never stand alone. The serpent holds the ocean at the edge, the thunder god above fulfills his pledge. The humans stand between the worlds of power, Midgard rising at its greatest hour. Midgard, center of the 9. Midgard, human and divine. Midgard, where all stories start. Midgard, beating like a warrior's heart. Ask an Embla breathe their first cold air on a world that gods had built with care. And every human who has ever lived has taken what the 9 worlds always give. The serpent sleeps, the thunder rolls away. The humans push the limits of the day. Midgard rises, Midgard always will. The human fire burning, burning still.
Midgard lies a land where no god walks without a weapon hand. A world of stone and howling Arctic gale, where giants tower over every trail. Utgard are rising from the frozen ground, the largest beings the cosmos ever found. Jotunheimr, the primordial home, where chaos lives and ancient powers roam.
Carved from coal, the stories woven into Nordic gold. They predate the gods by eons deep. From their flesh the worlds were made to keep.
Asgard's ocean sky of blue. The giants are not enemies alone, they are the source of everything we've known. Feel the cold of Jotunheimer's stone, the wind that howls through ancient bone. The giants watching from their mountain height as the gods prepare for the final fight. The base descending, cold and deep and low, the Jotun fire burning in the snow. Feel the ancient power of the frozen land, the world before the gods had made their stand. Jotunheimer, land of ancient frost. Jotunheimer, where nothing has been lost. Jotunheimer, the giants hold the stone. Jotunheimer, the oldest world we've known. Thunder cracking over frozen peaks, the giant's voice through mountain passes speaks. Older than the Aesir, older than the war. Jotunheimer, the world that came before. Thor dressed his bride in Thrym's great hall, the hammer stolen seeking Thrym's downfall. In Heimer's boat he caught the serpent's eye and nearly pulled the Midgard snake on high. The gods and giants, enemies and kin, a battle woven from within. Half the Aesir carry Jotun blood, the power rising from the ancient flood. The mountain moves, the giants stir away, the frozen earth begins to crack and shake. Ragnarök is calling from the north, the Jotun army marching slowly forth. Higher, feel the ancient giants call. Higher, the oldest power of them all. One more surge before the battle starts. Jotunheimer, breaking warrior hearts. Jotunheimer, land of ancient frost. Jotunheimer, where nothing has been lost. Jotunheimer, the giants hold the stone. Jotunheimer, the oldest world we've known. The frost giants march on Ragnarök's day, led by Loki sweeping gods away. The oldest power from the oldest land, the universe returning to its hand. Jotunheimer, primordial and true. Jotunheimer, the source of me and you. Jotunheimer, before the gods above. Jotunheimer, built from ancient love. From Ymir's body everything was made. The giants gave the world its first cascade. And though they war with Asgard through the years, the cosmos rests on Jotun blood and tears. The frost will come again when gods are gone. The ancient cold will carry on and on. Jotunheimer, the first, the last, the vast, the oldest world, forever built to last. Until it swallowed its own tail inside. Above and serpent deep below, an eternal hatred only they could know. Each time Thor massive enemy, a battle destined from the cosmic year. Two great forces, mirror of the same, each was destined for the other's flame. The coil is tightening, feel the ocean shake, feel the pressure. As the serpent wakes, the world is trembling. At its very edge, the Midgard serpent rising from the sedge. The base is building, like the ocean roars, the serpent rising, breaking ancient shores. Feel the coil, feel the ancient weight. Jormungandr guarding every gate. Jormungandr, serpent of the deep. Jormungandr, the world within its keep. Jormungandr, encircling the whole. Jormungandr, the serpent and the coil. The ocean shakes when it unclenches its jaw. The Midgard serpent, the most ancient law. Thor will fall 9 steps at the final call. Jormungandr, outlasting all. At Ragnarok, the serpent will release its tail and slench the world without peace. The ocean flooding every Midgard shore. The seas consuming what was there before. It rises massive, venom bright and black, and Thor descends to meet the final attack. 9 steps after the killing blow, where the god of thunder goes, we know.
The tail unclenches, feel the ocean flood, the Ragnarok tide. Mixed with godly blood, the serpent rising from the deep below.
A battle 60,000 ages ago.
Higher,
feel the ocean's ancient roar.
higher, Jormungandr,
They're breaking every shore.
one last coil.
One final cosmic breath. Jormungandr, dancing before death.
Jormungandr,
Serpent of the deep.
Jormungandr,
The world within its keep.
Jormungandr,
Encircling the whole. Jormungandr, the serpent and the cold. The ocean pours through every crack and seam. The ancient world collapsing like a dream. Thor and serpent locked in final war. The reason Midgard existed for.
Jormungandr,
Older than the stones.
Jormungandr,
The ocean is its throne.
Jormungandr,
The coil around the earth. Jormungandr, the serpent of rebirth. When the coil releases, the world breathes free. A new Midgard rising from the sea. The serpent gone, but the ocean still remains, a reminder of what bound the world in chains. And in the depths where no light ever falls, the echo of the ancient serpent calls. Jormungandr, the world it kept in coil was also the world it kept from total spoil.
Yggdrasil below, where Niflheim's frozen rivers flow. The oldest spring beneath the ice, the source of everything, the source of life. 11 rivers born from this one place, the cold cascading into endless space. Niflheim drinking from the primal well, the source of heaven, source of hell. Before the gods had names to call, before the worlds had risen one and all, Valhalla was pulsing cold and deep, the universe inside its frozen keep. From this spring the rivers carved their way through the void into the birth of day. Yggdrasil, 11 rivers wide, the primordial lifeblood of the tide. The spring is pulsing, feel the ancient source, feel the frozen rivers run their course. Everything that is and never was began in Valhalla because the bass descending like the spring runs deep, the oldest rhythm from eternal sleep. Feel the source, feel the primal call. Circles in its ancient home, the serpent feeding where the dead ones roam. The spring feeds upward through the cosmic tree, the life force rising into what will be. The 9 worlds drink from this one source below, the cycle of creation's endless flow. From Niflheim's cold, the universe was born. From Valhalla, the first and final horn. The ancient spring is rising, can you feel? The source of everything that's ever real. Every world was born from this one place, every god and giant found their face. Higher, feel the primal waters rise, higher underneath the Nordic skies. One final surge, the source revealed. Valhalla, the power never ceased. Valhalla, the first and only spring. Valhalla, the source of everything. Valhalla, beneath Yggdrasil's root. Valhalla, the primal frozen fruit. When Ragnarok consumes the worlds above, when gods and giants fall in final shove, Valhalla will pulse in the dark below. The oldest spring, the oldest undertow. Valhalla, before the first sunrise. Valhalla, beneath the warrior's eye. Valhalla, the source survives the end. Valhalla, the spring that will not bend. When every world is gone and every name, when fire and frost have played their final game, Valhalla will remain beneath the ash, the pulse of something older than the crash. And from its waters, slowly, life will grow. The universe will rise from what we know. The primal spring, eternal, deep and true, the source of me, the source of you.
red and blue and gold entwined, a bridge that leaves the mortal mind behind.
Heimdall watching at the edge of sight, his golden horn prepared for the final fight. The bridge connecting earth to sky, the path all warriors walk to die.
With his piercing sight that sees beyond the edge of night. Lest sleep, then birds can hear the grass, can see the future as the present pass. The guardian of the burning way, who stands between the night and day. The bridge is burning, can you see the arc? The seven colors cutting through the dark. Every warrior who has ever died walked this burning bridge to the other side. Feel the passage, feel the cosmic gate, feel the beauty of the warrior's fate. The base ignites like Bifröst flame, the burning bridge that bears no mortal name. Bifröst burning bridge of light, Bifröst crossing through the night. Bifröst seven colors wide, Bifröst where the warriors ride. Heimdall watches at the cosmic door, every fallen warrior walking to the shore. The bridge between the human and divine. Bifröst, the most sacred sign. Are the bridge with hunger deep. Heimdall swore an oath he'll always keep. The day the bridge is crossed by frost and stone, the gods will stand on Asgard's ground alone. But on that day, the horn will sound, a note so deep it shakes the ground. And every warrior in every hall will rise to answer Heimdall's final call. Feel the cosmic weight, Ragnarok is standing at the gate. Heimdall lifting Jallarhorn to lips, the moment that the known world finally tips. Higher, feel the burning arc ignite. Higher, as the cosmos burns tonight. One final crossing, one last warrior run. Bifröst burning beneath. After Bifröst breaks apart, a warrior carries it inside their heart. Seven colors in the Nordic rain. The bridge is gone, but the crossing still remains. And on the other side, where new worlds grow, a rainbow walking through the afterglow. The burning bridge was never just a road, it was the warrior's covenant and code. Above the nine worlds, high and bright, a city built of golden light, where gods walk halls of ancient stone, and every warrior finds a home. Bifröst burning red and blue, the bridge between the old and new. Asgard standing walls of gleam, the greatest city, not a dream. Gathered at the call, Odin at the seat of power high, watching all beneath the Nordic sky. Valhalla Rising gilded gate, where warriors come to meet their fate. Let's gallop the throne of all side wide, where nothing in the worlds can hide. The walls of Asgard never bend, a fortress built that will not end, until Ragnarok tears the sky apart, until the gods defend their heart. Feel the grandeur, feel the golden hall, feel the weight of standing above all. The base is rising like Bifröst burns, the city of the gods. The city learns. Before the peace that God stood for, meanness runs well below the root, where wisdom grows from the deepest fruit. Asgard built by giants, tricked the story into legend, fixed the walls that hold the cosmos back, the city standing off the track. The golden halls are rising in the sky, every warrior asking the eternal why. Why does power have a price to pay? Why does beauty fade on the final day? High up, feel the golden towers rise, high up through the Nordic battle skies. One more surge before Ragnarok falls. Asgard, standing through it all. Asgard, city of the gods. Asgard, standing against all odds. Asgard, golden walls of light. Asgard, eternal in the night. Before the fire, after the flood, the city built of godly blood. Every hall a monument to power, every stone remembering the hour. Asgard, shining in the dark. Asgard, carrying the spark. Asgard, first and last and all. Asgard, rising after the fall. When Ragnarok has burned the bridge away, when Bifröst melts on the final day, the memory of golden halls remains, a city written in the warrior's veins. And in the new world rising from the fire, the gods will build their city ever higher. Asgard never truly
The wolves howl out, the frost descends. The story that the gods defend is coming to its final end. The world will break, the friends leave no friend. Rises from the sea. Surtr rides with fire in his hand, and all the nine worlds understand. The day is here, the end is near. The gods will face their final fear. Feel the earth begin to shake, feel the walls the gods will break. The wolf is coming, Thor will fall. Odin fights but loses all the bases, rising through the flame. Every warrior knows the name, the battle starts, the sky will bleed. Ragnarok is what we need. Ragnarok, the final day. Ragnarok, the end of way. Ragnarok, gods will die. Ragnarok, worlds will fly. Odin falls to Fenrir's jaws. Thor kills the serpent, breaks the laws. Ragnarok, fire and ice. Ragnarok, sacrifice. The gods descend to Yggdrasil's plain, where thunder matches serpent rain. Frey fights Surtr but loses ground. The summer god has made his wound. Loki howls as hell arrives. The dead are here, the war revives. And every god will take their stand and fight until the final stand. The fire spreads, the ocean breaks. The world the gods once made petrifies and slakes. Higher, higher, feel the fire. The gods are climbing ever higher. One more surge, one final cry. The gods will fall before the sky. Ragnarok is here to take the world that gods used not to make. Ragnarok, the final day. Ragnarok, the end of way. Ragnarok, gods will die. Ragnarok, worlds will fly. The serpent dies, but Thor goes down. The king of gods is wearing crown. And the fire in the fight. The gods are gone, the end is light. Ragnarok, ash and stone. Ragnarok, all alone. Ragnarok, final call. Ragnarok, nothing left at all. When the fire turns to gray and the smoke has blown away, something green will start to grow. A world below the world we know. The old gods gone, the serpent dead, but from the ash the living spread. Ragnarok was not the end, it was the fire, the rebirth, the friend. Final battle, nobody foresees. forsakes. Thor stands ready, Mjolnir bright. The serpent rises from the night. 9 steps forward, 9 steps back. The god of thunder meets his pack. The sky is burning, ocean rises. The serpent's poison fills the skies. Thor swings the hammer, cracks the bone. The serpent and the god are one. The venom flows, the blood runs red. The god of thunder fights, not dead. The hammer strikes, the serpent dies, but Thor's last breath is in the skies. Feel the thunder, feel the pain, feel the god inside the rain. The hammer falls, the serpent rises. The end of all the gods' surprises. As the bass is dropping, sky is red. The god of thunder meets us, and the hammer falls, the thunder dies. The serpent's venom, Thor's last cry. The hammer falls, the thunder breaks. The hammer falls, nobody forsakes. The hammer falls, god and snake. The hammer falls, nothing fake. The hammer strikes, the serpent falls. The thunder god hears ancient calls. The hammer falls, north and south. The hammer falls, proving worth. 9 steps forward, Thor stands tall. 9 steps back, the god will fall. The venom kills, but still he fights. The god of thunder burning bright. The hammer falls, the serpent dies, but Thor's last breath is in the skies. The god of thunder, brave and true. The final battle, me and you. The hammer falls, the thunder breaks. The final battle, nobody forsakes. Higher, higher, feel the pain. The god of thunder in the rain. One more surge, one final strike. The hammer falls, the gods are like. The thunder roars, the serpent hisses. The end of all the gods' surprises. The hammer falls, thunder breaks. The hammer falls, nobody forsakes. The hammer falls, god and snake. The hammer falls, nothing fake. The hammer strikes, the serpent falls. The thunder god hears ancient calls. The hammer falls, never done. The hammer falls, second son. And when the hammer falls to dust, the god of thunder is still a trust. The memory lives in every strike. The thunder god, the warriors lie. The hammer falls, the thunder breaks. The final battle, nobody forsakes. Thor is gone, the serpent dies, but the hammer lives in warriors' eyes.
What is burning, flames high. Surtr rides through the midnight sky.
The fire giant, ancient and old. The final battle, story told.
The world will burn, the fire flies.
Surtr's Firestorm, the Ragnarok sky. giant, feel the name. Surtr's sword is burning bright. The firestorm, the final fight. The base is rising, fire blazes. The fire giant never phases. The firestorm is coming near. The final battle crystal clear. Surtr's firestorm, burning bright. Surtr's firestorm, final fight. Surtr's firestorm, fire and ice. Surtr's firestorm, sacrifice. The sword is burning, flames are high. Surtr rides through the midnight sky. Surtr's firestorm, north and south. Surtr's firestorm, proving worth. Giant, ancient and old, the final battle story told. Surtr's sword is brighter than the sun. The fire giant, the final one. The world will burn, the fire flies. Surtr's firestorm, the Ragnarok skies. The fire is rising, flames are high. Surtr rides through the midnight sky. Higher, higher, feel the flame. The fire giant, feel the name. One more surge, one final fire. The firestorm, the final desire. The sword is burning, flames are high. Surtr rides through the midnight sky. Surtr's firestorm, burning bright. Surtr's firestorm, final fight. Surtr's firestorm, fire and ice. Surtr's firestorm, sacrifice. The sword is burning, flames are high. Surtr rides through the midnight sky. Surtr's firestorm, never done. Surtr's firestorm, second son. The final crash, the memory lives in every flame. The firestorm, the warrior's name. The world will burn, the fire flies. Surtr's firestorm, the Ragnarok skies. The sword is burning, flames are high. Surtr rides through the midnight sky.
Final battle, final stand. Odin writes the wolf is near. The end of all the gods is here. The spear is Gungnir, never misses. The old father, no more kisses.
burning bright. Odin stand, the final one. The wolf is coming, Ragnarok sun. The bass is dropping, wolf is near. The final battle, crystal clear. Odin's last stand, the spear is bright. The All-Father, final fight. Odin's last stand, spear in hand. Odin's last stand, final stand. Odin's last stand, wolf and knight. Odin's last stand, final fight. The All-Father writes, the wolf is near. The end of all the gods is here. Odin's last stand, north and south. Odin's last stand, proving worth. The raven circle, Hugin mooning. The All-Father fights, no more running. The spear is thrown, the wolf is near. The end of all the gods is here. The wolf's jaws open, teeth are sharp. The god of wisdom, broken heart. Fenrir's bite, the end is near. The All-Father's last stand, crystal clear. The spear is rising, light is bright. The All-Father, final fight. Higher, higher, feel the pain. The gods are falling through the rain. One more surge, one final stand. The All-Father, spear in hand. Odin's last stand, the wolf is near. The end of all the gods is here. Sun. And when the spear is gone to rust, the All-Father is still a trust. The memory lives in every stand. The All-Father, spear